Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another week, another episode of Casual Encounters. This is episode 3.1, my eighth video so far. So this week, Legendary came back. It was a short one though. Hasn't been a lot of news this week. They were talking mostly about the new female human character, the new character model they came out with. That's going to be coming in Warlords. They talked about the new, I guess there's that, somebody showed a picture of a new mount thing. It looks like the Raven Lord. Um, they talked about people with being banned with because they're using bots and interrupt bots and stuff in PvP. Um, what else? Oh, and targeted nerfs. Targeted nerfs. Not too much to talk about this week. It's not a real big week. I guess one of the big things that news that came out last week is that they said that the free level 90 that I spoke about in my first episode was going to be coming out. You're going to be able to get that as soon as you can pre-order, and that chances are you have the time to you know do your whole legendary quest and everything. So I guess what I'm hoping, if they are bringing it out right away. I mean, I do find it a little crazy that you're gonna get a max level character right off the bat. I mean, when they were talking about it coming out for Warlords of Draenor, I was like, okay, well they're gonna have to go do that whole leveling thing and all that stuff, but you're gonna get a max level character right off the bat. Now, since they're doing this, I really, really hope that they got a really, really good quest line. I hope they're not going to forego this. I hope you're not just going to get like this level 90 and like, okay, go. Like here, you're level 90, go. Um, I hope that they've created some really good quest lines to start you off with. Um, I guess similar to what they did with the Death Knights, but I would say maybe even more so than that, considering it is a max level character that you're gonna get. As for example, like I'm thinking, since there's a lack of tanks and stuff, I was considering um, maybe creating a pally tank, for example. Um, what I would, but what I would want, I would want a quest line that would teach me each of my abilities one at a time. Go do this quest, go do that, and maybe put you through some kind of tough quests. Like, I'd like them to be a little bit hard, just so that you actually have to properly use your abilities, um, teaching you how to use them right from the start. That way, I'm not gonna go into a dungeon or something like that and not have any clue what I'm doing. Um, so yeah, I'd really, really like that. I hope that maybe even throughout this process, maybe they'll have like quests that are a little like a proving ground type thing, so that you can't really get out. You can't go out into the world until you've sort of passed this test. I think it would be really, really good. Like, and it doesn't have to be super, super hard or anything. Just hard enough so that when you do it, you 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 know you know what you're doing. You have some idea what you're doing. If you pass this test, let's say you can, for example, go into, get into a dungeon and not have any problem. You know what I mean? So that people aren't going to be complaining and that you don't know what you're doing. I mean, if you don't know the fights, that's one thing, but hopefully by now you know all those fights. Maybe you don't know them from a tank perspective, but hopefully you have some clue. You know what I mean? Um, but I mean that's the same with anybody, right? So if you're switching specs to a tank or whatever, you might not know tank fights. But so I'm really really hoping that they have a really it'd be great and fun. I think if they had like this really cool epic quest line, uh, maybe to get some gear, to get your spells, to teach you how to use them properly. Um, have it for each spec. Like I said, have some kind of proving ground type of thing to get out that lets you out into the world after, and you can't get out without passing these tests. I think that might um, solve the issue of people's worry about people coming out and having just these bunch of noob characters, having nobody knowing what they're doing. So I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be cool. Um, Hopefully they'll bring some more tanks into the world, which is what I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do. Hopefully I'll have time. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a long road if I want to try to get that legendary cloak and stuff, but whatever. I mean, if I got the time, I mean, a lot of people have that time. Maybe they've done everything they want to do on their mains, and they just want to start something different, try something different, and they can do it. But I just hope it's done right, because otherwise, it's just gonna be a big mess. If you say, here's all your talents, here's all your spells, go. Yeah, oof, that's gonna be pretty rough. So hopefully they'll do it right. So I guess on to some lighter topics. Saw the new female human character model. And as with all the other new character models they showed at BlizzCon, looks great. I think it really looks good. One of the things that people were some people were questioning is, do you think that if with all these new character models, should you get a free recustomization? Now, we have the barbershop and we can change a few things, but they're saying, well, we're really trying to keep this to the essence of your character. So this is the character you had. It should basically be the same character. Just imagine it under a microscope. But for me anyway, we've never seen what our characters look like under the microscope. Maybe when these new character models come out, maybe we can go back. I would love to be able to recustomize and go through those new, the face, because the faces are going to be really different, right? So in my opinion, I think it'd be really great if they would allow us. I don't think they're going to do it because, like they said, they're pretty convinced that this is going to be your character as it was, just nicer. But I would think it'd be really cool if they did let you have that customization again. I'm not talking about changing anything other than your when you can choose your face and you choose your skin tone and stuff. I think they should allow that. I'm not talking about a gender change or anything big like that, or just the thing that allows you to choose your skin tone and your face, the face choices, because I think now that they're going to be so much more detailed. Maybe you would prefer a different one than you would when they were, a little more, they were less pixels. Maybe these more pixels are going to want to give you, you might see something that you like better. Maybe the face paints on some of the druids might look better on these new characters, or, and again, so we have the barbershop for the hair. Maybe the face paint is in the barbershop. I can't remember. But either way, I still think it would be really cool if they gave us that recustomization. Say, hey, look, we just updated our character models. Here, go look at all the different faces that we have. Go look at all the skin tones. If you guys want to change it, go ahead. I think that would be really cool, because maybe they look different enough that we might prefer something else. But besides that, I mean, the characters are going to look a lot better either way. Even if you don't get it, they're going to look a lot better uh, human females are really really nice looking from what I've seen. Really gave them some good tone. Uh, you saw, if you saw the pictures, have, you can look it up anywhere. I think MMO Champion got him up there. I saw it on Gamebreaker TV, um, and you can see like the everything before was like basically just one color, and now you can really see the shading. uh like she's got, like they were showing in the bikini, and you can see like the six pack she's got, tone in the arms. um it looks really really nice. It's really really nice. And the face, looks so like it has so much more expression. And that was with no expression. So this is just a basic picture that they were showing of a non with no expression, nothing, and yet you can just see the potential. So it looks really really good. And so I hope they give you that opportunity to choose to go through that customization again. It would be nice. Again, if they don't, it's not the end of the world, but I think it would be good. I think it'd be pretty cool. So what else did they talk about this week? So yeah, I guess they said the beta's coming soon for Warlords of Draenor. Soon. And as they were saying, like they said on Legendary and Convert to Raid and stuff, that their trademarks soon, you know. So we don't know how long that's going to be. Hopefully it won't be too long, so people can get in there, start seeing what's going to be new, and so a lot of the news that we didn't get from BlizzCon, maybe we'll see, because a lot of things are going to change, obviously, right? I know they come out with all these great ideas at BlizzCon, but sometimes they just don't work, and it'd be fun to get in there and see what people find, and what people are data mining and all that stuff. It's going to be really really interesting. Now with that also comes, there's that whole, the last couple of times, it's like every expansion, Mists had like a 6-month beta, and the ones before that always had like 1 month less, and 1 month less before that. So they seem to be getting longer. Let's hope that's not the case this time, because if it is, that means this is actually going to be, the Siege of Orgrimmar is going to end up being another Dragon Soul, right? Where it's like months and months on end. Which was a really really big complaint last time, and because it's just too long. And their whole thing now is to say, oh yeah, we're going to bring more and more content faster, and they actually did a really really good job of that during Mists of Pandaria, getting that content out pretty quickly. The problem is now is that they say they're not going to bring any more content patches in this expansion, but that's going to be a really really long time. And so it's, if things go, it's pretty much impossible almost for them to get anything out before summer. And if they bring it out right at summer, like, that's not really a great time, because it's summer and a lot of people aren't going to be playing. I mean, I know, like, when summer comes around, I certainly don't play as much. I almost took the whole summer off last time. Especially, I'm up here in Canada, and I got to deal with snow and stuff and cold weather all the time. So June, July, August is really the only time we have like really really super nice weather. So if the game comes out in June, July, or August, I don't think it's going to be good. Like, I don't think it's a great time to be doing that. The problem is now, if they wait longer though, then it's going to be in September, which is the same time Mist came out. So that's like a full 2 years. That's actually longer than it took. That means we'll have more time in Mists than we did in Cataclysm. And more, like, a longer, I think it'll be even longer in Siege of Orgrimmar than we were in Dragon Soul, which is pretty crazy. So I don't know, man. It just doesn't. If they can bring it out like early June, that might not be too bad. At least I don't know. I don't know. Even then, it's this timing thing's gonna be really weird. I thought they were originally, I figured, oh man, they're bringing this stuff out pretty quick. Maybe we'll have something out by May, but that does not look like it's gonna happen. I mean, that would require like a 4-month beta, right? So a 4 or 5 maximum if they brought it out right now. So I don't know. That's gonna be pretty tough. Pretty tough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I'm not liking having to wait till September, and I'm not really digging the idea of expansion coming out in the middle of summer either. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Hopefully it'll all work out. So that's probably gonna be it for today. With this slow news week I had, I gotta try to save some other stuff, I guess, and try to look for some more fun stuff to talk about, some interesting stuff to talk about for the rest of the week. Maybe, I don't know, if last week I only had 3 episodes. Maybe it's going to be like that again this week. Maybe only 2. I don't know. Not a whole lot of news this week, so might only have 2 this week, but we'll see. Maybe I haven't finished watching Convert to Raid yet, so maybe I'll find some more interesting things. I haven't seen Olivia's Talk Azeroth yet, so maybe she'll have something interesting to talk about. Again, as usual, if for any particular reason, and I want to give a shout out to my guild for putting out those comments on my videos, especially my buddy Chuck there. Oh my goodness, boy, that guy, when he leaves a comment, he's not kidding. Guy writes a novel. Crazy, but he's got some really good stuff to say, so I like that. That's good. And Mike, of course, for leaving all the small comments. Thank you very much. And if anybody else, please, if you like this show, please give me a subscription. You can just click right on this button over here with my little mage on it. Click that, hit the subscribe button. If you feel like sending me an email, over here, there, wow on my mind, see, wow on my mind at gmail.com. That'll get you to my email. And you can find me on Nazgrel. That is the realm Nazgrel, which is connected with Vecnalash and Nessingwary. My characters are my druid Power Shift, and my mage Idamit, which is Timothy spelled backwards. You can see them if you go on my channel. You'll see the in the about part. You can click on them, and it'll bring you right to the BattleNet page with my characters on it, depending on which one you click on, of course. My battle tag is Power Boss Tim, number 1518. If you would like to send me, want to get on my battle tag friends list, and you'd like to do some flexing or something like that with me, let me know. And that would be fun. If you're on my realm and you'd like to join the guild and you're casual, you just like to come in, have some fun, not too much pressure, and yeah, come on down. We love to have everybody. We like to hang out on Vent. We like to chat all the time, regardless of whether we're raiding or not. We're always on Vent. Very sociable. Got some fun people on there, so that's what we are. Fun, sociable guild. What else should I say? Yeah, I guess that's about it for now. So have fun playing World of Warcraft, and come see me again. Take care. Bye-bye.